Okay, so now that we're like talking about the whole Pokemon thing, top six.
Top six.
Like who are you taking into battle?
Sean Mendez. Oh, am I not? This is not my Bukake? Okay.
No. This is your Pokemon.
Oh.
Pokemon.
I mean, you could technically hook up with a low pony.
No,
My bad.
but
All right, yeah. Sorry.
What? Okay, Victorian lover, whatever. Okay.
I was breathing into it. I was just like,
Oh, she can hear it. You laugh like RuPaul.
No, I do not.
You did.
that's hilarious.
I don't feel as fat in this one either. Everything just made me big because I'm wearing heavy, big shirts. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to DBJ Juice. This is.
Hi.
If y'all see my feet, I'm mad because I do have a feet finder and I want you guys to pay for it. So. Not so entirely relevant to what we're talking about today, but if you see me sweating, ignore it because I'm a sweaty son of a bitch, and I'm gonna sweat all night just because it's hot and I have AC blowing at me. So. DBJ Juice is our podcast. We originally started a while back, never finished it because of some stuff that had happened with my other best friend Alicia. I still love her to death. She doesn't know we're doing this, but she is going to be on one of the episodes hopefully one day again because I do love that queen.
Guests.
Yeah.
But I have today with me that are going to probably be here for the rest of the time. These are basically my co-hosts. You know, I put everything together, put everything to work. They're here supporting me mentally and physically. So,
Love you.
I handle all the physical stuff.
Woo.
well, my great friend Christian, first of all, and then Sophie.
Hi.
I don't think they have many social medias or anything, but if they do, we'll plug it in at the end. But I know I have social media, and if you already know me, you follow me already, and that's why you're seeing this. But obviously, I go by Heka. First name, real name is Christian, but my other name is Heka, and that's where you're going to find me anywhere. And we'll leave it at that. Y'all guys can't forget to call me that either.
No, I got you.
We're calling you.
Heka!
Okay. I was like, Heka, I'm confused.
This fool said whore.
I can't really hear.
But that's where your brain went.
I was like, I can't hear from the headset. I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't hear me because I'm not using that
Yeah,
mic.
because like you're like muffled.
Well, that's why I have one out like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
do that too.
and we're also
So I can
technical
hear shit.
difficulties, people. So
Getting used to this.
Yeah.
it's just I didn't have another mic that. Well, I had to never have an audio box to put in another mic, so I had to do it all rigged up and separate. But yeah, tell me a little bit about yourself, or tell them a little bit about yourself.
You already know it.
I already know everything about y'all.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm a Virgo. I'm turning 32. God damn, I'm old.
You're pretty what?
I'm 32. God damn, I'm old. I don't know what else to say.
Obviously, you have a favorite Pokemon.
I do. Squirtle. He is my favorite. I love him to death. Squirtle Squad forever.
It's too high.
Gotcha. My name is Chris. Favorite Pokemon is best starter of all time. Fight me, is Bulbasaur. Charizard is very overrated, and
Just like that, we're flagged.
yeah.
Okay, well, I always say it's a bunch of different ones, but I'm a ghost psychic trainer, so that's the best way to say that. I love Giratina, I love Mew, I love too many Pokemon to name, but if I were to have one on my team, it'd most likely be Espeon.
Okay, so now that we're like talking about the whole Pokemon thing, top six.
Top
Who's
six.
like who are you taking into battle?
Sean Mendez. Oh, am I not? This is not my Bukake? Okay.
No. This is your Pokemon.
Oh.
Pokemon.
I mean, you could technically hook up with a low pony. No, my bad. All right. Yeah. Sorry.
What? Okay, Victorian lover, whatever. Okay, top six. It would legendary or no legendary?
Legendary counts, pseudo legendary as well. That's fine.
Okay, so Giratina for sure because my ghost type and psychic type trainer.
Gotcha.
Espeon,
Nice.
Vaporeon's going on it whether anyone likes it or not. That's just part of my top 6.
Vaporeon's
Yeah.
best.
Every trainer, every gym leader, trainer type always has one that's kind of different. So
Yeah.
that's my different one. And then, so that's 33. If I can, I will take me a Celebi or a Jirachi. I think Jirachi preferably because shiny Jirachi is, but shiny Celebi's pink.
Can't go by aesthetic.
Yeah, we're going into battle.
But yeah, and I know these are strong. They're
Yeah.
mythical Pokemon. Mew can literally do anything.
True.
True.
So it would be, yeah, so Mew is my 4th. I would change my 5th to my favorite ghost type, one of my favorite ghost types, Frostlass.
Nice.
Plus attack speed crazy
Yeah.
and a lot of attack damage base. And then my 6th one, would have to be, who should it be? I always forget. You know what? I'll make my 6th one a little bit more easy. I'll use that
Magikarp.
Gurlock. He's a ghost ground type.
Nice.
He's like a golem looking thing.
Yeah.
He's one of the newer ones, but I actually with him a lot. I don't know why. His baby is ugly, but he's cool. His baby's cute ugly. Like a pug. I love pugs.
Oh, my next.
Top 6 for what?
Yeah, top 6. You're next.
I was like, oh, next. I thought you were still talking. Sorry.
I already named my top 6.
Because I'm more of a water type. Mine would definitely probably be Blastoise, Vaporeon as well. My weird one is gonna be Snorlax. Don't judge me.
But Snorlax is OP though.
Yeah.
Like he's technically is Snorlax, can he be considered like a pseudo legendary or no?
Nah.
No.
Pseudo legendaries evolve.
Yeah.
True.
They have 3 evolutions.
Yeah, that's right. Shit.
Typically.
If I do choose a legendary, it'd be Kyogre, Dratini. Well, not Dratini, Dragonair.
Oh.
Because
Dragonair. Well,
Sure.
they live in the
how
water
many
too.
is that?
Yeah.
4 already? Is that my 4?
Yeah.
Lapras. Don't judge me. Damn, I'm trying to remember my, my 6. like shit. Who do I have?
That's 5 already, right? You said Lapras.
Yeah.
There's one more.
Oh, okay, so just one more.
We're going water type. There you got Horsey Horsey, Kingdra.
Seal.
There you,
I was like Seal. I was like, who the fuck did I have? Seal.
Nice. Think for me, it's
For
gonna be
Seal.
a mixture of everything. I don't really see myself like as like a specific type. I got Hitmonchan, Gengar, Pidgeotto, yeah, Hitmonchan, Pidgeotto, Gengar, Hitmonlee, because I also like him as well. So that puts me at 4. Definitely gonna go with my main one, Bulbasaur, always. So that's 5.
Venusaur.
Venusaur.
No.
Loved it. Oh no, you keep him like as
Yeah,
Bulbasaur?
yeah, I keep him.
Blasted.
I keep him as Bulbasaur. He's gonna stay as my lettuce forever. Like, yeah.
That's fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cuter.
So
So not Dugong, Seal, for real, Seal.
and that's why I was like looking at you guys like Ivysaur. Who the fuck said he could evolve? He's gonna have like one of those forever stones.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I should do that for Squirtle. Why did I think of that?
No, yeah,
like
Bulbasaur. That leaves me with what? 1 more? 2 more?
That is 5, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
5.
That's your 5. So
Okay, 1 more. I'm gonna have to go with Tyranitar.
Transfer? Okay.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best too.
Yeah.
Oh, sound like someone.
Yeah. So
just see your face like.
someone just dropped the log.
Just hear it go.
They tooted and booted.
So that wasn't expected. We weren't expecting to talk about Pokemon, but we did.
Oh yeah.
So what was on your list, Foo?
Was my earliest what?
Your list.
Oh,
No.
it's all covered.
Sorry.
We will
There
be
you go.
doing Am I the Asshole towards the end because we didn't have a bit last time we tried to record something, and we're just gonna start doing that and then we'll do what we want. So
Yeah. Suck it.
yeah, you want to vibe, you vibe. You don't, you don't.
You
We can do favorite food.
wanna
Like
do
we'll
favorite
keep it
food?
simple. We'll keep it
You
simple.
really want
on
to keeping
basic
it
food.
simple this
Obviously, my
time.
favorite food is what?
Asian.
Candy.
Okay, obviously,
I'm like Asian.
but my favorite dish itself.
I heard. My bad.
There's a
that too.
very large spectrum for that, but My favorite food will always be pho. Number one, could eat it every day of my life. Will do it if I can. I used to every day, and I started sweating and smelling like it. So I don't know. The bone broth was really in my
Yeah.
blood.
But pho's good though.
Yeah.
Pho's a good top
But
tier
I like
choice.
sushi, but I don't
Yeah.
think I could eat sushi every day. But if it's just an item, it's rice.
Yeah.
Just because I'm Asian, I love and Mexican, so I get.
No, I could definitely eat sushi every day. I have no problem with that.
Well, I could just eat rice every day, like rice and water. It's a very Hmong thing. If you don't know what Hmong is, Hmong people eat a lot of rice and water, dried meats, different kinds of meat salads.
Oh.
I don't feel like educating y'all. Go do your research.
Or watch Gran Torino if you haven't seen that movie.
Or watch Gran Torino. They do put a good
They
portrayal.
do.
On
They
that.
have a really.
They
Good
did. That was actually kind of surprised. They did a
Yeah.
good portrayal on that.
Whatever. Even,
I mean,
You
don't get
still
mad.
haven't seen it. That's why you're mad.
yeah, but
I have seen it. It's really good.
No.
But they do have a really good
Representation
representation.
of what my culture looks like.
No.
We're basically just. Never mind. We're delicious. We like good food.
Yes.
The women are beautiful. But that's my favorite food. What's yours?
I love Italian food. Like, I am a sucker for fettuccine and chicken parm. Like, for real. I could eat
You should have
that.
brought some before you came.
And on
I
top of that-
really should have. I should have gone.
Because I barely ate too.
Man, so
The garlic bread go crazy though.
The garlic bread?
Yeah, garlic bread is like always a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we go to the Joe's right here. The one right
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Joe's right
Yeah.
here. It's so good.
They don't really got
Oh,
like garlic bread, but they have garlic knots and they have
Yeah.
shit like that.
Still
which is
so
bomb.
Garlic knots are so good though.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to get
yeah, that's me. Like, I'll probably, honestly,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should have got some food or something.
Yeah. Well, normally I
Next-
cook. Like even when y'all guys don't know, I cook like without y'all knowing.
Yeah.
And then y'all
Yeah.
guys have food here, but
True.
I didn't cook today because I woke up when you got here. Took a
I
nap.
was literally outside. I called him. And he texted me. He's like, "You're coming, right?" And I called him. I'm outside.
I just took a nappy nap. I needed a nappy nap because all my naps have been like sleep paralysis naps. So
Oh shit.
all for the past week. I'm not kidding. Today was the longest one because that demon was not demon, the spirit. Because not all demons are bad. I hate when people say that. That entity was fucking like talking to me, and then like I kept going in and out of this phase, and then when I
Yeah.
finally went back into the phase, I was like, I swung my arm and then I woke up and it was gone.
Nice.
But it was like, its hand was like here in my hand, and I was pulling on it like
Yeah.
to make sure it doesn't leave. Because it was like, if you're not leaving on your own will, I'm gonna keep you here by myself. So I wasn't gonna fight with this bitch. And then there was some girl, and I kept thinking Bloody Mary, but it's not Bloody Mary. And I kept thinking Virgin Mary. That's who it may be, because she was like sitting next to my bed, and my room lights were red.
Yeah.
And that's why it's always creepy, because the lights during that first one I told you about
Yes.
always reflect on them, like they're really in the room.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, it'd be creepy if it's just my imagination. No, but
Yeah.
the light is hitting them. I can see the light on
Ramen.
his hand, the thing that was holding me.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I mean, if we're gonna talk about a different topic, I was like quickly had to sneak it in there, like ramen. My favorite
Oh.
food to eat was ramen.
Sorry.
I was just
He's like, I love ramen. Now we can come back.
ADHD happens to us so very frequently.
No, yeah. So that's why I was just like, just catch the breath he's about to take and just spit it in there, and I was just like ramen.
So
No,
his
and I
fav-
thought I was like,
his
we
favorite
really
is ramen.
should have gone into this
So early.
on like
It was
on how
it was
you
it
can
was
see
a
them, and then you just straight up started talking about it. We're like,
it was
Yeah,
just,
I
we're
was like
just gonna
picking my
jump in.
moment.
it was just a side note, like
No, yeah, I was picking my moment. I was like,
no.
I was like, he's gonna take a breath here in a second, and as soon as I saw you go, ramen.
well, no, I could have just been like, well, to segue into what I'm talking about, we actually have a lot of spiritual stuff, right?
Yeah.
And look, I just did it.
Yeah.
It made
Yeah.
sense.
Now,
Yeah.
In the
now,
middle of it.
now.
But
But hold on. Can you like ramen? Is there a specific ramen? Or just
Yeah.
Oh no, just
Show
ramen
you.
in general.
Just
Yeah,
ramen in
yeah,
general?
yeah.
you go,
What about dry ramen?
I
don't
think
think
that's wasteful.
I feel like that's wasteful too. But
Yeah.
I
It's
need an
good.
opinion
I
on
just-
that.
That's good, but it's just like
It's
I,
not ramen, right?
It's
yeah,
when
like
someone serves me
I grew
cold
up
soup.
poor, so like if I have to eat like raw ass like top ramen or maruchan, I was just like,
okay,
I was like,
That's okay.
I was like, it's
Food is
okay, but like I don't want to go back to that experience again. Yeah.
You okay? Hold on, before we go into our
I wasn't saying
because I do have a question. Somebody had asked me this about work.
Yeah.
Is there ever a time in your life where you do crave eating that? Like, there's one food specifically, like
Oh hell yeah, like a poor food, like a poor
yes,
snack.
like
Fuck
you're
yeah.
like I'm craving that
Oh,
so bad.
to
right
to this
now.
day, I am never like, no matter how much money comes my way or like how much success like will come my way, like I will never turn down like a syrup sandwich Like two people. Like yes, no. Yeah, you wanna talk about struggle.
I like honey sandwiches, so I'm not mad.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
was like,
So
honey
yeah,
sandwiches,
and like
yeah.
if you want to talk about struggle, it's like one piece of bread for those watching. One piece of bread. If you want to try it at home, you probably have the ingredients. One piece of bread, syrup of your choice, and then just another
I
piece of
make a
bread.
bomb ass homemade one.
Sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
My homemade syrup. is
Like
bomb.
that's my like
Dude,
go
you have
to struggle
cinnamon
meal.
too?
I had the cinnamon
Yeah.
syrup. That's the one I give Alex, and
Sounds so
Alex
good.
is loving it.
I was like, I had that
Like
old
that.
school like Aunt Jemima, like
Yeah.
back then when it
I
was
still like
Aunt
it, too.
Jemima.
You know that was my nickname.
Shit.
Because
I
I wore
think-
bandana all the time, so they called me Aunt
What I-
Jemima.
This isn't a struggle people food, but it is like white people food. Is Alexa's mom, or used to make, excuse me, used to make macaroni, like just the Kraft macaroni with just pork chops.
Oh
And
yeah.
that
That's
was
not
it.
bad.
And I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, that's cool. I
Yeah.
fucked with it. But I also like whenever I used to just throw weenies and everything. Like the little hot dogs come about. My cousin
like
used to eat them
spaghetti
cold.
weenies?
He would go
Oh,
up there and grab
the
out the
Vienna
fridge.
sausages, the little
No,
ones?
those are different. I love Vienna sausages.
oh.
My dad raised me on that shit. He raised me to dollar store food, so I
Yeah.
understand. It's not like we had to struggle that hard, but we ate struggle meals.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
my other cousins that I used to live with and stay with for the longest time, were the struggle,
Yeah.
and
Though-
I was left with them. Like,
Okay,
because
so-
that was my daycare.
So, favorite struggle food, real quick, before I ask this question.
Yeah.
So,
So it's gonna be weird. So my grandma used to call them albondigas, but they're not like the albondigas soup that we hear
yeah.
from Latino, soup. Basically, it's like a tuna patty, crackers, eggs, and you mix it all together, and then you fry it. It's so freaking good.
Like regular tuna?
Yeah, just regular
That's
tuna.
wild.
I
Does
know.
it have mayonnaise in it too?
You can add whatever
No,
you
but
want
normally,
to
like,
it.
like
Yeah.
when she makes it.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's so
I got
good.
creative a long time ago. I remember it so vividly because I found out like why have I mean, I'm talking over myself. So I found out watching Chef Ramsay and them that vanilla is actually one of the secret ingredients that can be used for seafood, particularly fish fillets. Just because the way that it cooks into it, it gives it like a different kind of flavor. It brings out some of the best in it.
Like
So-
it takes off the fishy flavor.
Yeah, so,
or-
and some excess stuff.
Oh,
too.
see, I
Like, it
knew
just
that
makes
about
it
milk.
better.
I didn't know that about vanilla.
yeah.
Say milk again.
Milk.
Milk. Milk.
Milk.
No, yeah. That.
Milk Queen.
Milk.
Say it again.
Milk.
They,
Milk.
Thank fucking God.
I know you got it on that one.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm
But-
not gonna lie. I thought it was me for a second. I was just like, shit, my ear went out.
You're
No,
like,
but what I ate is I got the regular tuna fish, which is not the smartest thing to do, but I did that when I was like 13.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I've never tried this experiment with tuna fish. Let me try vanilla. And this is before I found out the Gordon Ramsay shit. And I was like, I was onto something. Something like I knew about it
I
before.
was like, something's cooking
I'm a
here.
genius.
And before, and it's just because I'm always wanting to experiment with the flavors, but that shit was nasty. Like, don't use tuna fish and vanilla.
You're like,
worst,
don't do that.
worst struggle meal ever made.
Okay, so that actually leads me into my next question. What's the worst struggle meal? Like the one you would never go back to?
Oh.
Like times are tight and you have to go back to it, but you refuse to it.
Honestly, okay, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate from the Latino community. I'm sorry, but weenies and eggs, like
No,
I
there's no
cannot.
stuff?
I
No tortillas
dude,
también?
no, I have to like not. Like I can eat them separately, but I cannot eat them together.
Wait,
like,
do you like let your peas touch your mashed potatoes or no? Mashed potatoes before you start.
Oh well, my mom never liked peas, so we never ate peas.
Oh shit.
The concept of what he meant.
I know
what you
like
meant,
the food's
but, like-
touchy, like
Yeah.
Like
She don't
yeah,
care.
that's how it kind of was for. That's kind of what it is with eggs and weenies.
just that though.
It's
It's
You-
just
you
that.
don't-
That's
you
the
don't talk about
only
nothing else.
one. I can eat a lot of other stuff, but it's just
Shit.
that one.
No, because I love that. Like I love it. I still eat that to this day. If I'm not on keto, I'm doing tortillas, huevitos, all of it. Like it's all going in.
I
Yeah.
have to have it separate.
Yeah,
And
like I don't mind
remember,
them. Like they're
secret ingredient that nobody uses is the bouillon. If you're not using the chicken bouillon in your eggs, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I learned this from the Asian side. I know the Mexican side. I forgot what's the one called Crow or
Nor.
something
yeah.
like that.
Nor.
That's the
Yeah.
one that the Latinos use. There's flavored ones that are better than the original, but the secret one that I use is the best one that I've ever had, and I recommend it to everybody. And I even buy it for people because I was like, you're living a poor life right now. You don't know that this one's better. Like you think this one's not good?
See, I'm kind of like an old fashioned guy with my eggs. It's just like
I know, but I'm
salt and
saying,
pepper.
Same. Like same.
But it's because it doesn't really do too much. It just gives it body. That's
Oh.
it. There's sometimes where I just crave egg literally by itself. So
Well,
I'll
here's
eat
the
an
thing. How
egg
do you like
just-
your eggs?
I like them every single which way inside, just like my man. You know,
I knew that was coming.
I know, same. I was like, he's gonna say it.
you can scramble this egg, bitch. I'll take it sunny side up, face down, ass up.
See, for me, like the only way I can properly eat my eggs is sunny side up. That's it.
I love all of it. I don't think you've had someone make them the right way though.
Yeah.
If you make scrambled eggs, because I find out that a lot of people eat them just like kind of dry, or like there's something missing. Scrambled eggs are
Don't
supposed
like me.
because there's a way that you. That's why everyone loves my eggs. Like
Yeah.
I make because we're in my culture we eat eggs any time of the day. It's not a breakfast thing.
Yeah.
So we ate it like during our meats and our rice. We would all eat it together. That's
Yeah.
why I grew up. That's why Ali loves that shit because she grew up with my dad.
Oh yeah.
And
Remember
if
when
you
we
had
were
mine,
still living in the duplex,
yeah.
and that's all he had: broccoli, beef. It was like beef strips,
Hmm.
eggs, and that's all we ate. It was
Yeah.
freaking delicious.
Nice.
But that's all you need because
Yeah.
and it gives you
So
the right
much.
sustenance.
It's
Obviously, there's
good.
vegetables because we always eat vegetables, but we
Yeah.
were just poor. So at that point, we just had it like that. Like that's one thing that is the best. You get this, you scramble the eggs the right way, and then there's a louse way to make it too, where you add fish sauce during the process, so it just kind of gets solid. And then I found out a lot of people like that. So,
Nice.
but I like my regular eggs. I like it just the soy sauce, black chicken bouillon, and then
Okay. So,
salsita.
worst struggle meal.
Worst
Oh,
joke?
yeah, your
Worst
worst
struggle-
struggle meal
Yes.
that you cannot go back to.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard because he's pretty open to
Oh my
everything.
god! When I was living by myself in the duplex, because this is before I think I barely had met you. It was like, I've known you for about 5 years now at this
Yeah.
point, yeah. So I've known Sophie since I was a kid, so it's different. But I fell in love with them both equally. Living in that duplex by myself, I used to go to where I worked at Central Market,
Yeah.
and I paid, not duplex, townhome. I paid for that townhome by myself. It was $800 a month. I was only making $11.15 an hour. Like, it was fucking crazy how I even survived.
Oh, yeah.
But I tell you, I was at my skinniest, and I was the most twinkiest boy that I did never knew that I was. And
He was,
boy,
though.
was
Yeah.
like,
That's not even a lie. Like he really
remember.
was
I
though.
remember when I first met you.
it was crazy. And my struggle food was lentils.
Lentils?
Oh yeah, because you're like
Yeah.
no.
Because all I put in there was nothing but lentils. I get 10% off when I work there off of the little cans from HEB because Central Market is HEB brand. And instead of 50 cents, I just paid 40 cents. So I paid 40 cents for the little can of tomato sauce, put it together with my lentils, and boy, did I tell you, I just lost so much weight. But I did not enjoy that. The midnight snack was my ravioli. Chef Barney saved me, or I could say a great value in HEB because they have their own value.
Yeah.
That shit saved me. I was surviving on that, and I still had no couches until like a year and a half in. Like, I lived there for 2 years by myself.
Damn.
It was but I had my studio. I also
Yeah.
had my studio set up because my building was like tall,
Yeah.
so my sleeping is upstairs. But there was just no wall, so I could look down, and then the restroom was upstairs in my room. There was no doors anywhere in the house at all, though. No doors except
Yeah.
except for
There
the
was no
laundry doors.
privacy.
But it was all just open space, and I used to take my photography stuff there, took pictures of my cakes, things like that.
Yeah.
But that's the worst one. It's just lentil soup every day.
Lentils and
Yeah.
I
tomatoes.
got creative. I started making like lentil tortillas. I bought 5 different colored lentils to try to see that would make it taste different. It just tastes the same. Lentils all taste the same. Even the black eyed pea looking things, not the black eyed pea ones, but there's one that had that little
Yeah,
black-eyed
the little
pea.
pea. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a type of lentil, and it was good, but I just don't no more. I'm a grown up now.
Same.
I was
But
like,
every
I got
once in a
money
while-
now.
I was like,
Not even that, but I'm not doing that anymore. But
Shit.
that was my worst one.
For me, it's gonna have to be a tie between fucking what's it called?
Fucking and sucking.
Hopefully it never gets to that bad to a point where I like literally like, oh, what's for breakfast? Dick. Bah. No, like I hope it never gets that bad, but it was gonna have to be those little tuna cans. You know what I'm talking about?
The one with the crackers,
Yes. Like, well, not the ones that come with the crackers, but like it's just like,
but it has a spoon, the little red spoon.
yeah.
Yeah, well, not a spoon. It's like a spoon.
Yeah, that and air.
In air.
Yeah, because like there's times where we're like, oh, we don't have food, just go to sleep.
We're just like, oh.
I still do
No,
that.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
real.
no,
You
yeah.
wake up skinny, like you wake up feeling good.
Yeah.
Cause you're like, God dang.
I was like,
No,
fuck,
let's
there's
go to
nothing in
bed.
the fridge. Shit, all right, I'll go to bed.
I won't talk bad about my dad or my mom. They did everything for us, and especially my mom.
Not saying, but sometimes you just want that snack and it's
Yeah.
not there. So it's
Yeah.
just-
Like I'll just starve.
Yeah.
Mama took care of all of us.
No, yeah. Mama did what she could, all right?
Exactly.
No.
No, same. There's just times where I'm just like, nah, I just don't want to eat, so I don't.
Yeah.
I just go to bed. Wake
But
up
now
the
I'm
next
craving that
morning.
macaroni and cheese with the sausage in it that I was telling you about. You don't like you don't like weenies apparently.
No, I do, but
By
I have to
themselves.
be separate.
I
That's
got
it.
I'd be nasty though. I put that like it's like raw bacon. I'll just put it under hot water for like I'll let it run in my fingers. If like it's cooked enough, bacteria is cooked. And
Oh my god,
Bro.
Christian, that is not
I
safe,
haven't done
man.
that forever, but I used to do that, and my cousin thought it was disgusting, and it was disgusting, and I am disgusting. So why not do it? Make it make sense. The math is mathing.
I mean, at least you own it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have done that shit. Like boil bacon?
yeah.
No.
Because the water was hot enough, and it was like burning my hands. But
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay. You can take the bacon if you want the snack to be
See,
within
I
the
do
30
like-
seconds that you're
so-
trying to eat it in.
I've never done it like that, but
Yeah.
I would cook the bacon in like a little bit of water. I don't know why, but it
Wait, are you like running the? Wait, hold on.
It's not
Oh,
boiling.
it's like
So you're
It's just
no.
running
It just clicked in my head.
Christian!
You're literally just running water.
what?
The water's hot though, like it's steaming
No,
hot.
No,
not for
not
you
to
to
the-
cook
No,
it.
not every place I lived, I did that. because
How
every place
how
had
is
water
your
hot enough,
digestive tract?
I
Like,
know. Like
Like
how
what
did
is your
you not
gut
get-
biome looking like right now?
but all I know is that the color changed to the right way. So I was
Oh my
able to eat
God.
it.
That is-
Oh
do
my
not
God.
do this at home, guys.
Oh yeah,
I don't
seriously.
recommend it. I'm just a weirdo.
Oh my god. I thought you were like
God.
boiling the water.
No, yeah, I thought you were like running into like off of a tea kettle or something. You know, just
No,
like,
it's the faucet.
Straight up
Oh my
just running
God.
it through the fucking house.
and like it clicked at the last minute. I was like, wait, he's letting the run. Like what?
Because you're not seeing me doing this. Like just
Oh my god.
God.
letting it happen. I don't give a fuck.
Nah.
Jesus. This guy's-
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just I had questions. I was like,
That's fine. Because I was just like, wait, what? I was just as confused.
Yikes.
yeah, no.
No. Don't do that.
Please.
I was like, please don't do that. No more. Don't do that anymore.
I haven't
So
had
what's-
bacon in a long
All
time.
right. What's your favorite discontinued snack?
Discontinued?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. It was Reaper
You
Pepper.
Yeah, try that again.
Reaper Pepper hot Cheetos, but I bought them in bulk, so I'm
Oh,
kind of worried.
nice.
I don't think I'm not a snacky
one.
person.
Gotcha.
This is cereal. Waffle crisps.
Waffle
They
crisp?
did rebrand, but they are not the same.
But that's sugary.
Well, that's
No.
that's the same thing about like the what was it, the Oreos?
Yeah, those.
yeah,
Those
because
aren't-
like
don't
those were a
taste the
'90s
same.
thing, and then they got rebranded like in the like what mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Bring back that Shrek mustard.
You said the Shrek
Dude,
mustard?
never,
That green Shrek mustard.
dude. I remember
I
that
can
shit.
make a video with that and look,
No.
oh, Shrek just
You
came.
remember purple ketchup? Yeah,
love that
there
purple
there was
ketchup.
purple
Oh,
ketchup.
Yeah, there was purple ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how you know I was gay. I liked all the colorful shit. I was like, oh. I seen it. I loved it.
For me, my favorite would have to be Hubba Bubba Jug. Not too many people like it because
What?
like
Yeah.
it was a type of bubble gum. But it came in a
Oh.
little. It came. It
Yeah,
came
yeah,
in the
yeah.
little fucking jug. And the reason why I'm getting angry is because some fucking dumb kid thought it was powdered candy. Because first it comes powdered form. You pour that gum into your hand or into your mouth, and then you start chewing, and then it becomes like an actual bubble gum. Some fucking dumbass kid. It's always some dumbass kid. Some fucking dumbass kid thought it was powdered gum. Swallowed it. Got stuck in his throat halfway through. Didn't die. I wish he did, but didn't die. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
'Cause it
I
would
hope you're
still be
alive and
here
doing. I
to
hope
this
you're.
day.
Yeah, I hope you're alive and doing
Everybody
great.
makes mistakes, guys.
Yeah, no, seriously, everybody
That's
makes
the answer
mistakes.
yet.
No, yeah.
The aliens will decide.
No, but yeah, favorite discontinued snack, Hubba Bubba Jug. There's like little knockoff brands, but it's not the same. It's never gonna be the same.
I didn't like the powder one too much because I thought it was just weird and chalky. But then
Yeah.
after you just ate it,
Yeah,
at least they weren't really even flavorful. They were just like
Yeah.
a thing.
yeah.
No, but there's not many snacks like that. Because first you're talking about sugary stuff. I don't eat sweets. I didn't grow up eating sweets at all. Even then.
Well, I ate that as a snack.
Oh, I mean, I
'cause it's
stole from the
delicious.
convenience store. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, what are your
I
snacks?
like cereal. Okay, cereal should be a snack. I'm just saying.
No, cereal is a snack. Breakfast,
Yeah. I was about to
meal,
say, no, even dry
during the
cereal.
day, snack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard this on a different podcast where they're like, it makes sense. Breakfast, cereal, like that's a good meal to have. But dry cereal, snack.
Snack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like trail mix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like it's a trail mix. You just
Yeah.
have cereal. They have cereal snack things to take now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go. I wouldn't. I
Yo,
didn't.
y'all
grow up
remember
with
the fruity cereal bars? Or am I tripping?
Yes.
No,
they-
yeah, no, those were real. Those are
Yeah.
still real.
Yeah,
Where
they
the
still
fuck
make
can
them.
you find them?
They're not that
At
great.
the hole in the wall grocery stores.
Oh, they're probably all powdered up and like way past the expiration date.
Actually, no. You would think that. Like,
I remember the
okay.
yogurt ones.
Probably.
I was at
'Cause they had
Dollar
cereal
General.
yogurts together.
Yeah.
I was at Dollar General and I saw the cereal bar and I was like, that's not right. And I turned it over and yeah, the expiration date was like later this year. I
What
was
the
like,
fuck?
They
who's
last
still
a long
making
time.
this?
Well, if
Yeah.
it's just dry cereal and like
We're still eating government cheese
That is
that
true.
they made in
Yeah.
1940 or
yeah.
1960.
Well, that cheese doesn't fucking melt.
Yeah.
Because it's not cheese, it's government. And they still give it to us to this day because it's easier as a society. Not that
Okay.
it's good for us, but it's
Oh
not
shit!
terrible.
I dropped the mint. That's what it was.
I like bad shit for you, anyways.
So since we're talking about the government,
Government.
yeah, government. Since we're talking about the government, what's a government theory you wholeheartedly believe? Like it's to you, anyone can like.
Lizard people.
Oh shit!
That's all
I
already have
actually
the
just
answer.
found about lizard
We're
people a
fucking
couple
starting off
years
strong
ago.
here.
Because I showed her a video of one, and it
That's
was a-
that's not what I found.
So like
finally
yeah,
saw
like
it, though.
which one
Yeah.
is the
That
which one?
just gave me more truth of like.
like
oh,
I can
shit,
show
they're
you right
Yeah.
now. Like on
Like
the
which
TV.
one is the one you believe despite what anyone else says?
I don't think that it's despite. It's like ghosts. I know they exist, not in the way that people think. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think it correlates with religion either. I think it's just a scientific way of us trying to fathom what already exists that we just can't get. We're not used to yet. That's all it is. That's
Yeah.
how I feel about that. So with almost everything, it's like there's just things that we just don't know about, and we just haven't confirmed it. But that was a confirmation for me on the lizard people. And when I showed y'all that shit, y'all were like, "Oh my god," because his eyes went like this.
It literally shifted, like straight up.
Yeah, like, and it wasn't like it was just a
If you watch that
completely
video,
random show.
You're gonna be like,
Hmm.
what?
It was a
Wait.
completely random fucking show. Nothing to correlate with anything like that. It was just about like rich people having to sacrifice their lives for like a reality show. And then one of the
I
judges
thought it was
was
a history
the
channel.
lizard person. Nope. It's
Okay.
called
I
it's
don't
called
remember the video that well
called
then.
something Winter Island on Netflix. It's like a survival show, and they have to like do things, and they burn all their shit.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's supposed to be comedic drama, like reality.
Yeah.
But that had nothing to do with it. And we were all sitting down watching TV, and I was like, "Did y'all guys see that?" And then they like Ali and him didn't see it. And I looked at it again. I was like, "No, we're gonna rewind this." And then Dante saw me try to record a video on it on TikTok, and the TikTok was blank.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
That's
and you can see the red line
suspicious.
there. Like, and I didn't block it. All you see is the part where I double click and it gets to me.
Yeah.
But while we were recording it, we can see me recording it.
Yeah.
So then I was like, conspiracy. Like that one was weird. But then I
Yeah.
recorded it again later and nothing happened. And I still got now I got proof. If y'all hear me, I know y'all know.
What about yours?
I
Well, apparently
know
the weakest of aliens, by the way.
No.
But keep going.
JFK's assassination.
Oh, okay. I actually have
There's too many scary stuff about that.
Well,
Like,
There is so many scary stuff about
Yeah.
it, but like, oh, I
My-
went down a hole.
I went down probably a different hole.
Okay.
Pause. I went. Only reason why is because I actually read a book. I don't know if you like stumbled upon this same book. It's called The Moral Error.
No, I haven't.
It's on my Amazon list. I've bought it and it's gotten stolen. Like not conspiracy or nothing. It's just I
got
let people borrow.
stolen.
I let people borrow it and they never give it back. Type shit.
Dude, I hate that. Like, I love letting people use your books. Just return it, please.
No, yeah. But here's the thing. The Moral Error, it's a guy who's like an expert gunsmith, all this other stuff. Like it's written by him, like by someone who knows like, yo, the trajectory from the shot, the angle, all this other stuff. So the theory is in that book is that the shot didn't come from like the grassy knoll or it didn't come from like the second story library. It actually came from and he does a good like mathematical angle and all this. He like breaks it down. The angle of the shot actually came from a misfire from one of the bodyguards. Because if you check the bodyguards, remember the bullet casing did not match.
It didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, already, that's suspicious.
The bullet casing never matched the
The rifle.
What was the guy's name? The one that supposedly shot
Crap, what's his name?
Lee Harvey Oswald?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Lee-
you.
yeah.
I was like,
I was thinking about the
Lee.
cheeseburgers part on Family Guy.
You did not just think that.
Oh my! Well, they start eating the. Oh damn!
Oh my god.
But go on. That's what I first thought about every time I hear about
No.
that.
So,
It's Mr. Mayor Cheese.
Mr. Mayor Cheese. No. Wasn't it the wife that was eating him too?
That's why it was funnier. It's more fucked up.
Oh damn! That they did Mr. Mayor Cheese that wrong on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
That was
Yeah.
messed up.
So yeah, my bad. So the bullet casing never matched Lee Harvey Oswald's bullet. Then on top of that, so he fired a gun, like he fired the exact same make and model of that gun that the bodyguards were carrying, to compare on a ballistic gel which way does it move. So the way it moved was actually backing towards the left, the same way JFK moved. Then he fired the same rifle, or like a similar rifle that Lee Harvey Oswald moved, and it only went forward, like back and forth. So because of those same bullet casing being similar to the bullet that would have matched, the actual magical bullet, it was a misfire from close range from actually one of the bodyguards. At least that's the theory in that book.
So it was actually supposed to be assassination from within versus.
So that leads to another theory, or was it really just an actual accident that, like, because remember.
But why would Lee?
Remember
yeah,
the
Lee Harvey Wald, whatever his fucking.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah, say it right.
I don't. It's hard. It's people can't say African names and Asian names. I can't say white people names. Sorry, my bad.
What was your question?
Yeah. So no, yeah, that goes to the whole theory that like the reason why like his wife was reaching for like the other security guard. Like remember like as the limo or whatever.
In the video.
Yeah, the car's pulling away. You'll see the wife kind of reach out, and you'll see the bodyguard trying to like reach back in. A lot of people speculate that she was actually reaching for like the bits and pieces of his brain because she was like in shock and trying to like clean it up.
That's so scary. That means she
That
really
is
loved
sad.
him.
Yeah.
Like
Jackie.
I would.
Jackie
was
loved him.
amazing.
Jackie
Yeah,
loved
Jackie loved him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think that's why it's so fucked up that they made that joke with the mirror cheese. Because if they put that mask together, like look, she was trying to grab his brain and put it back together. She grabs the meat.
Yeah, no. That's why I was just like, bro, they did Mr. Mayor Cheese wrong on that.
I love old school Family
Shout
Guy.
out to Family Guy though. Yeah,
old school Family Guys and stuff.
Yeah, and old school Simpsons.
Yeah, the old school Simpsons I've been watching recently, and I'm just like, this is whack. Like,
really?
Like, yeah, they're inappropriate. Like, they come off as such a wholesome show, but they're fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
no, they're
well, that was like
bro.
that was like the Family Guy of our like era.
Yeah, it's the origination. So even South Park has an episode about how like Simpsons did it, Simpsons did it. Because they literally did everything, and that's why I saw a whole video about the speculation and the theories with them.
Yeah.
About how they're like time travelers and things. They just apparently the reasoning.
Wait, before we start.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh yeah, mine was JFK. No, I seriously think it was our government. I'm 100% like, I mean, if they can cover up so much other stuff, why can't they cover up an assassination? I mean, they did a horrible job about it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their own theories about it, but yeah, JFK assassination, that is the conspiracy theory, I believe 100%.
Yeah, but it's a different time. Like, we evolved so fast. That's like another whole theory they talk about.
But did we really? I
think that we're allowed to evolve at a certain pace. I think we've already evolved, but we just are allowing society to get used to it.
Are we allowing it, or is the government secretly?
That's what I'm saying. When I say we, I'm a secret agent. When I say we, it's because
I was like, goddamn. I was like, all right.
Us, the people.
I was like, we're not making it home after this podcast.
I know. If you see that we're not here,
starts car. Boom.
Altitude 46.7.
I was like, yeah, the car bomb's in his car already. He just
the entire time. It's like, got him.
Yeah.
Gave me proof. What I was waiting for all this time.
My theory that I wholeheartedly believe would have to be the whole. I think I already told you guys a little bit earlier. Then it was the burnt toast theory.
Oh yes, please
tell
everybody about it because we didn't get to talk too much about
the government. The keyword was government.
Yeah, well, the keyword is government.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that one, and we'll save it for another episode. Yeah,
that one is
yeah,
really
that's your story time though. Like that's different.
Yeah, you're right. So conspiracy theory that I wholeheartedly believe, government wise, is the whole what was it? Government. Shit, what was it? I had it on the tip of my tongue. I mixed it in with the other one. It has to tie in with the government somewhat, not really.
Yeah, you're the one that asked this question.
No, I'm telling you guys that this theory.
Okay.
The further you dig, it'll eventually tie into the government, but it has to do with the whole like every random hotel that you see is secretly a hub for like actual like like sex work that usually that's the word like it gets displaced. So like if say an official from a U.S. government is going to go visit a town, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go speak at this location or so on and so forth. Like wherever they speak or wherever they're like possibly staying at like whatever resort, next to like any kind of like fancy resort, you'll always see some sort of like either like hotel or motel that's for some reason like how's it kind of staying in business type shit. But that's like where, you know, the sex trafficking and all that stuff is like moved about.
Dang, that's
That one's real, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that feels very real.
Well, I mean,
That doesn't even sound like a
well, I mean,
conspiracy. That
'cause
sounds
no,
like real.
No, it's slightly based on real because like if you guys
That's what
ever
I'm
like,
saying, it's real.
yeah, like the reason why is because like do you guys ever like remember How to Catch a Predator on why it got like canceled off the air?
No, I
getting
don't know
too
why it
close or
was
something?
canceled. Was it because?
No,
of
because
close?
like they actually caught a couple of like government officials.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
That. I did not know.
Yeah, the TV show like stopped airing because like yo they were too good at their job, at like
Yeah.
no yeah like
Damn, can you believe that? Getting fired for being too good.
yeah shout out to a lot of
Hey,
ex
Chris Hansen's still
like
alive. He's
locations
still
I used to
doing
work
shit,
at.
you know?
Yeah,
He just got back in the game like last year, so
no yeah.
he's-
So
he's
like
killing it.
that's the main reason why they stopped like you know actually like airing How to Catch a Predator because they ended up catching like actual government officials.
They
Like-
should have just. They should. If I was there, I still would have really did. Because I'll be like, look, you cannot. Look, it goes back.
Yeah,
to
but at the same
cannot
time,
trust
it's
your
like
government.
it was actual people like from like I think it was from people from Congress. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it, but it was definitely like government officials that were like high up with power, and they're like, yeah, your show is fucking done.
I'm sorry, country doing something bad.
Right.
Stupid asshole.
Stupid.
Okay, hear me out. Die.
No, seriously, yeah. Like if you're
Those people.
yeah, if you're caught diddling kids,
Not the girl who fucked
yeah.
up his
For
gum,
real.
but
No, yeah,
Yeah.
no, the kid that like no, like again, the kid that choked on the gum. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope life is going great for you. You kind of fucked up a good thing that we had going, but it's all right. But to people that diddle kids, I hope you fucking rot. Like seriously, like yeah, no, fuck that.
we have our own personal traumas with that.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna
Which we'll talk about that in the next.
I
one.
did.
yeah.
I
Well,
think
once you
it-
guys get to know us a little bit more, we'll
Yeah.
open up about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm usually upfront about it, but we keep it for the story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we keep it in our
I feel
back
like I spit on
pocket.
you like 3 times.
I have not felt anything. So
No, it's probably the wind
you should be
blowing.
fine.
Getting-
So maybe
getting away
it's
from you.
Your laptop that's getting it then, not me. Good. That's good.
It's gonna be wetter than me at a Nick Jonas concert. At the end of the day.
Okay.
We had to cut all the other stuff short. Now we're going back because we're supposed to be doing Am I the Asshole? And we
Yeah.
fucking forgot.
Yeah.
But I still have the technical difficulties because I don't have the mic yet. So I think I have enough battery life for us to survive me reading Am I the Asshole for us. So we'll do about like 10 of them and then just kind of work that through. And then things have to go because I know that Christian has to go home in a little bit. So we'll also, and we are trying to eat because we're hungry as fuck
Yeah.
and been waiting all day. So there's that.
Hey, at least I didn't make you starve this time.
And be
I'm
more
starving for other
conscious
reasons.
about like other people's illnesses.
You said what? I was like, you said what? Sorry.
Like be more conscious of other people's illnesses.
No, yeah, for real. I was like, no, yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Dang, that made it bad because I was laughing before you said that. So I was like, dang, we're all going to hell.
Yeah.
We're all going to hell.
Fuck.
Alrighty, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go into Am I the Asshole? As soon as he.
You want to be the one to read that? Or?
I mean, I can, but okay, I got dyslexia, guys. So if I mispronounce a word, I'm sorry.
Same.
Hence why I said milk instead of.
Oh,
milk.
speaking about that's something we could actually talk
Milk.
about on the next podcast, like our dyslexic stories.
But I'm not dyslexic.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it's just you and
I'm
me.
not dyslexic. Only y'all are.
No, yeah, you're just
Wow.
a stupid
I have
bitch.
a lot of other period. And I have a lot of other problems. I'm ADHD, and we haven't discovered this yet, but we're going to figure it out whether I am slightly autistic or not. But those are other things that we're going to work through, and we're educated about these things. We actually study them and, get mental help. So we're fine. I'm fine. My ADHD is crazy.
The only reason why, like, if I could just clarify, like, side note, the only reason why I made that joke was because I was getting confused with like eczema and lupus.
Oh my god. God.
Yeah, so that's on me.
If you guys are wondering why everything is so out of context, it's because there's some stuff that we're using for just Patreon and some stuff we're using just for this.
Yeah.
And that's what those storylines mean. So if you really want to be invested in this conversation, you're going to see the difference between the Patreon conversation and the conversation that we're having now.
And remember, you paid for it.
It's just we suck.
Just on Patreon.
We just suck so bad and we fucking talk too much.
No, yeah.
It's great, though.
Plan to do the Am I the Asshole? And we've never done this before in our lives. I've only done it one time with my other best friend, and it did easy because all we did was talk and just try to figure out shit. But we're talking and trying to do a segment that's different.
Nobody should have got it. I even put this in a notebook. This did not work.
Yeah.
That's what producers are for, and I'm clearly the producer, and I am not doing the right thing.
It's the ADHD.
For real. Like, I am a producer, but shit, it got me fucked up.
Bro.
Okay, so here. Oh, what the hell the one that I searched up for, though? Okay, this one's funny. Okay, this one has a couple of things here going on. So, you gonna read it?
Is it just this one?
It's the whole thing. Have you ever read?
Okay. Am I the asshole for calling my boyfriend's pee-pee tiny? Hi, I'm posting here because I feel like my boyfriend is gaslighting me, but I could be wrong. Wanted an outside opinion. So I, 19, and my boyfriend, 22, was on the train together a few days ago. The train was crowded. Our commute was a little over 2 hours. Throughout the course of these 2 hours, he had made 3 to 4 sexual comments that made me uncomfortable. I usually don't mind his sexual jokes or suggestiveness when we're alone, but in public, it freaks me out and makes me feel unsafe. When he made these jokes, I told him each time, "Hey, love, please stop making jokes like that while we're outside." He would laugh it off or say okay, but then do it again. About an hour and a half into the trip, I had a crazy headache. He pulled out some Motrin and some water for me. I looked at the pills because they were way bigger than I expected. I said, "Oh my gosh, why are these so big?" And he responded with, "You've taken bigger." And so I quickly retorted, half jokingly, half annoyed, "Yeah, but not yours." I thought he might laugh it off since he started it.
Bitch.
But instead, he got upset and tried giving me the silent treatment. But I said if he tried ignoring me the entire train ride, I'd just get off and go home. It's been a few days since this happened, and he's still bitter. He says I shouldn't have reacted that way. It wasn't rational and made him insecure. I refuse to apologize for how I reacted because I told him countless times to stop with the sexual comments on the train. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, you fucking lie and you choke on that. You pretend choke on that shit, and you better like, "Oh, yours is the biggest I've ever had, babe." No, fuck that. You die on that hill.
I don't think she's the asshole for making a slight joke.
No, yeah, like if he can't take a joke, he can't take a joke. That's
Yeah.
one thing. But like, don't.
It doesn't feel like she made it a bigger deal. I feel like she just like made the joke like,
Yeah.
whatever. But then he got so hurt for the first time ever, her making a joke about his pee-pee. And when he's the one who was making the fucking joke in the first place.
Yeah.
She just corresponded. That means that the relationship that you're gonna have with somebody.
Yeah, like that. You can play around type shit.
Communication,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I learned that in my last relationship where I would make jokes like months in.
Yeah.
That this person would make similar jokes and just laugh it off.
Yeah.
And then for me, I was like, why is it weird now that I'm doing it and then you're not? Like, I think we're making the same kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
You asked me to pee on you jokingly.
Yeah.
You asked me to, like, when I went to go take a shit, to shit on me. And, like, jokingly, it's not
Yeah.
real. Like,
Yeah.
even if it wasn't a joke, no king shaming here. But, you know, if you like
Yeah.
poop, you're like,
Yeah.
I do judge a little.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. If you're into like that Alabama mud slap, that's an actual sexual term. I'm not even joking.
I've never heard of that term.
Yeah. If you want to look up the definition, you're more than welcome to. Someone told me to look that up. That shit fucked with me.
Yeah, but like the jokes are there. Like we have those kinds of intimacy kind of moments, and we understand that. Like I poop with the door open. Like what's wrong with that? Like if like because we're watching TV together, and I don't want to miss an episode. I'm gonna be.
Yeah. not the eye going in. Just like
That one felt different, so I gotta.
nah, but like
work
yeah,
harder.
like if you could joke around, that's cool. But like yeah, like you gotta lie.
Yeah.
You gotta lie. I was like no, babe, the tight one's hurt. Like, can you imagine hearing that shit?
That's what I'm saying. I'm on her
Yeah.
side in this instance because
I was like, that means he just called your coochie loose. Like,
it could have. Yeah, see now you see what it
Yeah.
could be like. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The guy just couldn't take the
Yeah.
fucking bait. Like
yeah,
this was a joke. Obviously, I don't
Yeah.
think your fucking dick is small. Like if it is,
Yeah.
then cool. But like we don't,
Yeah.
all dicks matter.
But at the same time, it, like context is like if she's like, no, I've taken bigger, and just kind of like side eyes, and she's like, it's like, oh, bitch, like you've been around the block.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
For real. He's a red flag. Dump him, girlfriend. You don't need him. You don't need that negativity in your life.
Yeah, and bro, and you're better off without her too. Like if she over here calling your dick small, man, she better show that micropeen some love. Man.
That's only in the event that she was being serious, but she was being joking. So
no, yeah. But still, either
dump
way.
him, sweetheart. You don't deserve that.
But either way, like if they're just joking around.
So I know that you're not used to reading this either, because I'm definitely not, but I'll do the math for us. So it does say that OP has offered, like an explanation for why she thinks that she is the asshole. And then we have a couple of comments here that say like why she's not the asshole. And maybe they relate to what we said,
Yeah.
But so far, like, it says my BF. It says, yeah, you can do it.
My boyfriend is dead set that I'm wrong for how I reacted, and I'm being so dead set had me doubting my reaction and feeling like I blew it out of proportion. That's it. That's the thing. Okay. Yeah. I don't think you blew it out of the proportion, sweetheart. Like, the
Should've
joke was
blown it.
funny. It was great. He couldn't take the joke. Dump him.
Should have
You
blown
don't
his
need him.
dick out of proportion. Like it's the biggest. I can barely walk. Like,
Oh my God.
like I at least stroke his ego afterwards.
Yeah, because if you know his feelings.
Well, no. Well, technically no, because like if she said that joke first and then try to stroke his ego, she's like, "Oh, you're patronizing me."
That
Yeah.
that would be true, because he would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like, that's not a lie.
Yeah.
He's just a little stupid.
Yeah. No. I would have probably definitely just like said some funny quip back, but like, yeah, you're kind of like reading too much into that one.
Okay, so the first comment I see here says, "Not the asshole. I think this was a great comeback. You made your boundaries very clear, and he FAFO. I don't know what that means. Now he's, what does that mean?
I'm guessing like cross the boundary.
Well, now he's having a tantrum because you clapped back at him and struck a nerve. He sounds immature and insecure. It reminds me of the interaction I had with my ex. He used to walk up to me in front of our friends, grab my belly, and ask, 'How's my baby?' I wasn't pregnant. Just had a chubby tum. I told him
First of
repeatedly
all-
not to do it, and as it made me uncomfortable, I hated my belly and did not want him drawing attention to it. He'd laugh and say he wouldn't do it again, but the behavior continued. One day I had enough and I snapped back. Who says it's your baby?" Oh, shit.
That's hilarious. Okay.
That's me.
That's
Hold on,
that's
hold on.
hilarious as
This is,
fuck.
and this is just a comment, guys. This
Yeah.
is not even another "Am I the asshole?"
No, but here's the thing though. Like as a dude, most dudes' favorite part on a female like isn't like boobs, ass,
It's
or
the
like,
pancha.
yeah, it's the fupa.
If you're Latina, you
No.
know what that means.
Yeah, it's the fupa, and you know what they say: the bigger the fupa, the tastier the chalupa. But like that's
I hate you. I fucking hate you. This is why it's hard to have straight friends. But he makes it easy. He makes it so easy.
no,
'cause-
but like it's the truth. Like that's the favorite part. I was like, so like if we grab it, we're only showing it love. Probably not in the best way because like you're bringing attention to it. Like
yeah,
in
in
other,
public.
Yeah, in
your
public, that's
friends.
more like a like, yo, we're in a booth, we're sitting together, like I'm a,
Yeah.
more private. That's more of a like private intimacy.
Yeah, it's like a cute thing that it can happen between you and
Yeah.
them, but not in front
Yeah.
of everybody fucking else.
I'm just defending the fupa in general. Like
Yeah, okay. Well,
Like-
see,
like good-
we got a girl's girl here,
like
right?
good boom boom. This like deserves shelter all day long. Like
Oh, this is why we love you. Okay, it says our friends laughed at him. He got embarrassed and was pissed at me.
Wow.
Not my proudest moment, but I asked you repeatedly not to do it. I'm not apologizing for finally having enough of your shit. Sometimes you have to be brutal in your response to make yourself heard.
nah, I would have busted out like I already have like a retort like lined up. I was like, whose goddamn baby is that? Gators bitches better
You
be
say
wearing
retort?
Jimmins.
Do you say rhetoric?
Yeah, I fucked up,
It's
but I pushed through.
How's it really pronounced?
Retort. Still valid.
Yeah, no, maybe I was confusing what you were saying with something else.
No.
I was taking it as like rhetoric.
No, like retort, like
Retort
yeah,
with a T at the end.
yeah.
Okay.
My T's silent though,
I was like, okay.
just like your farts.
If we finna call her out on milk.
No, yeah, but like, you guys never seen the other guys? No, only straight guy here. Cool, that's what's up.
Anyways,
Fuck you guys.
so OP says on the she comments back. Yeah, she comments back on this. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, because her name is Garden Fairy. So her name is here. She's like, I don't know if this is a breakup worthy moment, but my BF definitely has a pattern of being disrespectful and then getting upset at my reactions to the disrespect.
We're kids. We just want you to play along.
Yeah, but like, why is the boyfriend mad that she is reacting jokingly with him? Yeah. And the way that he should be playing. So should I just take the abuse and not say nothing back? I'm so sorry. Yeah, like that's what he's acting like. Cause look, she literally said, I don't know if this is breakup worthy, because she doesn't agree with like if it's breakup worthy, because she might have a different relationship than we don't know. Obviously, we need more context. But my BF definitely has a pattern of being disrespectful and then getting upset at my reactions to the disrespect. Like, so her reactions to the disrespect are to joke around back.
Yeah.
And he's getting mad at that. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, he's not making it make sense. Like, you just want to be mad at me all day? You just want to be disrespectful to me and you just take it? Bitch, sometimes I have emotions too.
No, I think
when I'm finna say them. So
I think it comes down to a time and place, because she said it's not your baby in front of her friends, but at the same time he also grabbed her fupa in front
But
of
he's
her
been
friends.
doing that consistently. Yeah. So he thinks it's okay to joke around things like that in front of her. So
no.
Why wouldn't she be able to think that that's okay to joke around about if you guys both agree on that?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where a private conversation needs to have. Like, hey, I was like, look, before we air out like our dirty laundry, like type shit, like, like before we air out like our dirty laundry type shit, like, yo, like, I really don't appreciate you like doing this, and if you don't want me to like joke around, like, and take the joke further, like in front of other people, then this shouldn't be done. Yeah. Because then on top of that, like, they might get over it and they might still be together, and like the friends will still hate them, and then the friends will still like, oh, that guy's a fucking jerk. Meanwhile, you guys are trying to like live your best lives already.
That's another point. Don't tell your friends everything. Because
don't include them into your relationship, because it's you and them against the world.
If you want to vent about something, that's okay, but do not tell them everything, because they're gonna see them in a light that
and your family members
can't
too.
See them in. That's the same shit.
Yeah.
Because my friends are my family, so to me it's like the same thing. But obviously people don't have friends like the way that we have friends, because we don't really see friends. We know that we're all family. Like, this is not friends. I usually say, I go, my bro, my bro Chris, my sister Sophie. Like, we grew up thinking that when you find a relationship like this, it is worthy to keep as family. Yeah. Versus what other people see it as. Yeah. They're just like, that's just my friend. He just tells me. I was like, no.
Yeah. I got scared, dude. I got fucking scared. What the fuck? Oh my God. Well, it's not crack. What moved it? No, because I'm tuned into his reaction. You're like, and I was like, what the fuck? And by the time I look, I already see something fall. I was like, oh shit. Breathe.
I think not breathing is better than gagging. Okay.
All right.
Fuck. So, I don't know why it's not charging fast enough, but there are other reasons why this all happened. So we're still back. I probably look like I just threw up. So let's finish what we were saying.
Someone yanked on the cord.
Before I panic screamed. I'm not a panicker at all, so it's so funny that I did.
That's what caught me off guard, because you don't panic. Yeah, you fucking screamed and it made me jolt, and I was like, huh? Like, where's the danger?
I was just like, that's weird. I was just like,
I think it was not like a panic. It was more like, it's happening. I can't stop it. No.
And I had to follow her eye line to look, and then I was like, oh shit, too late.
Being like this.
I know.
No one said anything, and
I thought you could see it in the corner of your eye, and I was like, he's not gonna get it.
No, well, here's the thing. I can't see when the corner of my eye is like this. I was like, yeah, what's going on, guys? I was like, my peripheral stops right here. I was like, that's where it stops. Like, this is as far as I can see. No wonder in my head I was like, is it getting darker in here?
It's 'cause the light was going down. If you guys don't know, there is a ring light on the phone, even though we don't need it, but it just also is helpful.
Yeah.
But it did make it a little darker. He was experiencing the clip that we had a couple days ago.
No, yeah,
Like,
seriously. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why is he screaming? And then by the time I follow her eye line, I was like, oh shit, it's too late. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know why I screamed. Like, it doesn't make a perfect sense. Oh, okay.
All right.
Here.
I was like, that was great. So we're going to the next comment.
What were we talking about?
Are we going to the next comment?
What are you, Chicken Little? What are we talking about?
No.
I'm
Okay.
genuinely curious. What were we talking about?
Okay,
We
so
had a whole event.
This is when we were talking about like. But
Yeah, so
not,
this is what
like,
she
not
had
breakup
mentioned.
worthy.
It's not breakup worthy.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not. Like
That
you gotta.
He just has to fucking grow up a little bit. And
Yeah,
then
you
the
gotta
other
take a
comment
joke.
says, "How much disrespect are you willing to accept?" And then another comment says, "Only you can decide if you're worth breaking up with him over." I will ask you this though, Dash: is that sort of the behavior you were willing to tolerate if you stay with this guy? Where does the things deliberately annoying or disrespectful get you upset? When you reach your limit and react.
When you will it?
When's your limit? Like, when are you gonna
Why did your R sound like a W?
I used to
women? Women. See,
Oh
and
my
you-
bad. I'm so sorry.
I was like, women.
Dude, I'm making fun of everyone's disability. What the fuck is wrong with me?
It's okay because we're gonna do it later.
Shit.
And then another one says you feel unsafe around him. That is definitely a reason to walk away. He certainly isn't treating you like a person. The double standard is crazy. You're not this mommy or daddy. He needs to grow up. The fuck? And it happens anytime. It's happening anytime soon.
No, I mean, as far as it goes, like, it's not breakup worthy, but like he's like at the same time he's being a little bitch about it. Cause like if you could dish out the joke and you can't receive it back and like tenfold, like that's not someone I would want to be with.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, but at the same time, like it's like know your crowd.
Audience.
Yeah.
This one is funny. This is another response. It says, LMFAO, that's hilarious. Not the asshole. His thing must obviously be small. There's no B in there, but I'm adding it. Must obviously be small if he cares that much. I'm sure you said it jokingly. He was the one persistent with crude humor and jokes. If that is small, he should probably stop bringing attention to it while he's ahead of you. And LMFAO, not the best move on his part to hold on to it till it becomes truth. And then OP says, in a legit, smart kind of way, it's not small at all, which is why I don't think he'd be this upset by the joke. Crying emoji.
Yeah.
And then it says the response from the person who made this comment. Okay, then obviously it's a joke, so yeah, I don't understand his issue either. It's actually funny at the point, and he was playfully joking with you, so you can't participate back? This is
Yeah.
what I literally was
What
Yeah,
if
you gotta
he's
joke
more
around.
sensitive about it? Not because she pointed it out, but because he's the smallest one out of his friends.
That means I need to hang out with that friend group.
Yeah.
I got a big schlong. What that friend group be like? Let me see.
I mean, it's
I like small peepees too, or medium-sized peepees, but like if they all big, I want to be a part of that and see what it's like.
He's just building his bukkake team, guys. Just saying.
yeah. As far as it goes, like maybe some like one of his like bitchier exes, like, oh, your dick is small.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
That could be another reason. I mean,
That's right, men. Blame the women. Not just playing.
don't blame the women. No, but I mean, I don't know. It goes back to, dude, if you can't take a joke,
Yeah, if you can't take a joke, shut the fuck up.
shut the fuck up, or you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, girly, I'm still gonna say leave his ass because he obviously can't take a joke. Even because the little bit that you kind of posted already kind of just sounds like red flag.
You
okay,
you
another
can't
red
take
flag.
a joke, and like as the guy, you should have left that bitch too if she thinks your dick is small.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
just break up, girlfriend. You're not the asshole.
Yeah.
You were 100% on the right to do whatever you wanted to say because that shit was funny. That shit was hilarious.
Remember, fellas, if a girl says your dick is like a Tic Tac, tell her you're fresh in her breath.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That is a compliment.
If it tastes good, good. I've had some not so great tasting pee-pee, but I've had some pretty good taste in pee-pee. So you want it there.
There's been a couple of rugs I wish I wouldn't have munched either. Yeah.
Okay. So one that I'm seeing is, am I the asshole for wearing my girlfriend's clothes and refusing to change? Let's go into this.
Yeah. That's 100%. Like, yeah.
Hopefully it turns out to be one of those cute ones, but I don't know.
I mean, if you're gonna, like, if she bought a new dress and now like that dress has a dick print, like, yeah, you're kind of like the asshole on that one.
They're fucking kids. They're 16 years old.
Oh.
Let me just...
My bad.
Just read the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just tell it.
Yeah.
I, 16 male, was at my girlfriend's 16 female, and she made me try on her clothes as like a joke, because we found out that we're the same size. I tried to cropped t-shirt and low-rise jeans. She told me that I look hot and told me to keep it on, so I did because, yeah, I looked hot. She gave me the clothes to keep. My mom called me. Oh, the European mom.
Oh.
My mom called me and told me to come home because my uncle and aunt was there and I should say hi. I forgot to change, so I went home in my girlfriend's clothes. I didn't think it would be a problem or anything, but my parents were so pissed off. Once I said hi to my aunt and uncle, my mom pulled me to the kitchen and told me to change. She called me an embarrassment. I refused to change because, like, what the fuck, actually? Why does she care so much? That made her 10 times angrier, and she called me disrespectful and some other shit. After my aunt and uncle had gone, my dad agreed with my mom and told her that I should throw the clothes away or give it back to my girlfriend.
Homophobia.
I said no, because the clothes were cool. I don't get why you care so much. It's just clothes. My dad asked me if I'm gay, and when I said no, he told me that I looked gay, and I just laughed at him. Then my mom grounded me. Am I the asshole? I feel like they're overreacting. I'm not getting rid of this clothes. Though I looked hot, I don't care. And my girlfriend likes it. That's all I care about, TBH. That was wholesome. Like, at least the girlfriend was, like, pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I hope it's one of those.
Yeah.
And
His girlfriend's gonna have a pegging fetish.
before I tell you guys what the judgment is overall, what do y'all guys feel?
He's not.
I'm guessing that your family is more of old school, which there's just a lot of families out there with the old school beliefs, old school culture. So a lot of the derogatory terms that they were using against you was not okay. But no, you're not the dude. If you feel like you're hot, then you're fucking hot. Like, wear whatever the fuck you want. Fuck what they said. Like, what the fuck? You're your own person. Do whatever you want to do.
No, yeah, like, as far as it goes, like, wear what you want to wear, do what you want to do. I know, like, coming from a traditional household, earrings are just unacceptable on men as well. So any kind of, like, body art or, like, body jewelry, like, is, like, seen or frowned upon. Like, but, yeah, it's, do what you want, man. Like, nowadays, fashion is, like, so...
Out there
is what the word I was looking for. Thank you. Out there, like, you don't really know what's what or, like, what's for who. Like, as long as you're not, like rocking, like, a bra or something like that, like, that's cool, right?
And if you do, that's okay too.
No,
like,
yeah, if you do, if that's okay.
What if you're just a fanboy and you do that?
Yeah.
No, yeah, like, that's okay. But, like, if you're, like, because it's, like, they're tripping over a crop top is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, like, something like that. Like, first of all, the manliest motherfucker that I've ever seen in a crop T-shirt is Danny Trejo.
Woo!
Look it up.
Love that man.
No, look it up. It's a true story.
True story.
Yeah.
Love that
Like,
man.
Danny Trejo had, like, a crop top. Like,
Shout out Danny. We love you.
yeah. Kid Cudi tried to bring it back.
Latino life, you represent the Mexican side of us. We
Yeah.
love you. Except
Woo!
She's like me. She's half, except she's half a Salvadorian, which are supposed to be our enemies, but
Get out.
Leave me alone.
pero te amo mucho y claro que sí, like, it makes sense. There's no reason why we wouldn't love you because of what you do for us as the
Yeah.
queer community and just as in general, as a Mexican man.
No, yeah, but, like, what's it called? Fashion has always been like that with, like, Kurt Cobain wearing dresses at MTV Unplugged, like, stuff like that. Like, I don't have a problem with that, but, like, it's a fucking crop top. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, fucking Little Uzi was walking around with the fucking mesh, like, T-shirt. nobody had nothing. Like Lenny Kravitz still walks around with leather fucking pants.
The man looks good in them though. He does. Did you not see that video when
Yes,
he went to Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
No, I'm no.
Yeah,
I'm,
he was at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, we from Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No.
We Fort Worth, Dallas area,
But here's
mostly Fort Worth.
But here's the thing though, like I thought you were talking about the latest video. He's working out like in like actual leather fucking pants.
Oh, he's working out. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
I that's the one I'm talking about.
I was like, yeah, he looks good in them. I'm all talking about the Buc-ee's video.
Like he's in a purple mesh shirt and leather pants. Looks like, don't get me wrong, style immaculate, but like that is not proper gym attire. Is what I'm saying.
You're like, that is a safety hazard.
Yeah, like my boy, you finna give somebody an STD. I was like, or something with those leather pants.
So the results were not the asshole.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It says, Opie has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be an asshole.
I love that
I
name.
wore my
Opie.
girlfriend's... What?
Okay.
Oh, that's anybody.
Oh.
It stands for original person, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, the original person who commented or who made this post.
That was an actual
Yeah.
Southern name.
Yeah.
Opie dope dope dope.
No, like Opie and Anthony. You never heard of it?
I'm good. I wore my girlfriend's clothes and refused to take them off when my parents told me to.
Yeah.
I might be the asshole because I embarrassed my mom, and I guess I was a bit rude to my parents. And then that's valid. Like, that was rude. If your parents ask you for something, you should probably listen, especially
Yeah.
since they pay for you, feed you, things like that.
Yeah.
But also, you weren't acting crazy. You were just more afraid of embarrassment.
No, but at what point is it that like that should not be applied? Because I think that's now kids nowadays, or kids that grow up in like cultured households. They're just like, dang, I really do need to respect my mom, but at the same time, like, this is, they're literally killing themselves with that, like trying to choose on like, what can I do, what is not okay, what's okay, and that's just not okay. I mean, that's just not safe for that person, because I mean, I'm gonna go back to it. Do whatever you want to do. Like, yeah, I'm glad that you stood up to your parents, because it's just clothes. Like, that's stupid. I was like, now how you reacted to it, I mean, I don't think that was wrong, because it was laughable. Like, that, why are you upset over clothing? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I don't feel like it was more of a disrespect for that. It's more of just like, how silly is this? Like, I don't think that was a disrespect, but I know there are people out there that no, that does sound disrespectful, because they are your parents. But it's at what point is it that we're at that line of when I have to defend myself on what I wear and what I do and what I say, versus still living under your household?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Go ahead.
you're allowed to express
Yeah.
yourself how you want, like, even if you're like
Hello.
living under that household type stuff. But like, as far as it goes, like, that's something that needs to be had like away from companies. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, like, put them in the closet type shit. Like, no, what I'm saying is like pull them to the sides. Like, hey, just so you know, like, is this you? Like, is this what you're gonna be? Is this who you're gonna be? I was like, either way, you're still my son. I don't give a damn. But I was like, I do have to set some new ground rules for like my house, and then that's pretty much it. So
Yeah, and that's at that point where it's more of a grown-up discussion.
Yeah.
'Cause at that point, you both have respected each other
yeah,
to have this discussion, to go ahead and see, okay, what are we going to do from
Yeah.
moving forward for it, instead of it just being like, oh, because of this, or oh, because of that, like,
no, yeah. Like, if I
Yeah.
go straight on the attack mode, it was like,
exactly.
yeah, no, like,
Yeah.
that's not gonna get done, because then that does
Nothing
like,
gets done.
yeah,
Nothing gets done.
and then that does get put like a negative voice in their head, and they might not be able to like produce or be successful in life later on.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
I agree with both takes. They're
Yeah.
definitely both very valid, because it is about being grown-ups.
Yeah.
Even though he is 16, and we're always going to see a 16-year-old as a kid, because they are. But also, kids can be right. A lot of the times they are. In this instance, he is 100% correct. I don't feel like he really disrespected them, especially in the sense of how his father was disrespecting him. Telling him, like, well, if you're gay, well, you look like it. that.
Yeah.
What sense does that make? Like, you could literally just say, "Hey, son, like, I wasn't expecting us to have this right now, and it is
Yeah.
funny. Have a sense of humor. Like,
Yeah.
be an adult.
Yeah.
Have a sense of humor and fucking grow
Granted,
up."
like if I had that close relationship like with my kid and he became gay, I'd joke on him all the time, but like it's not gonna be like in a way of like I was like actually belittling him
Yeah,
for
you
his
wouldn't
choice.
hurt him like that.
Yeah.
Like, you understand the differentiality of
Yeah.
what it means to have that kind of formal communication when you're joking versus some people. My father didn't
Yeah.
do that with me. He literally meant what he said. And I was like, you better fucking chill, bitch, because I ain't finna come back.
Yeah.
But my dad misses me every day. But
So I have a legit question. That's why I raised my hand.
oh, yeah.
I was just like, so. No. Cause like this felt like a serious question to ask. So I was just like, serious moment. Like, let me.
What were you
Like,
finna say?
as a straight man, if I had a gay kid, does that allow me to say the F word or no?
Baby, you can say whatever you want, but there's consequences to everything.
I'm kidding.
Straight up. So, because okay,
Cause like if I,
a lot of us
If-
use that word with each other.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would I be okay
To
like,
me,
to like what?
baby, you're my bro. You
No,
can
yeah, yeah.
You can call me that all day when we're joking,
No, yeah,
but not everyone's gonna get it.
yeah. No, which I get, but like that's what I'm saying. Like,
I call you a faggot all the time because it's
which I know.
and I'm the faggot, so it's like.
Which, by the way, I remember that we were hanging out and you fucking just saw another gay dude and say that shit,
Yeah. I was like, look at that faggot walking.
and it fucking caught me. It caught me so off left because it was the first time you've ever let that word fly next to me, and I'm just like, huh?
But
No, I busted out laughing.
Yeah.
It's just
he was like, oh my god, because he didn't know how to take it because he hadn't heard that side of me.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah, that was like the first
I'm
time.
like Tracy Mattel when it comes
Yeah.
to that, and I'm like
Yeah.
Bianca Del Rio. Like I be using that word like crazy because guess what? That's what that is.
No, yeah,
That's
but
what I am.
that's
we
what I'm
all
saying.
are.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if like, would my kids see that as like, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
Yes, because it depends on context. Yeah.
no, like if I'm joking around, like if my kid
if
knows,
the kid knew that you were joking, yes,
Yeah.
because if say if you first came to me and be like, oh, things are so fine, but they also have to have the same sense of humor as you,
Yeah.
you know, because
oh, if that's the
all
only
day
time
you can call me that. I'd be
that,
like,
that's the only time I'll disown my kid. Like if he doesn't have like a similar sense of humor, it's like get the. This was supposed to be the non-Patreon version.
I'm here. Let me change that. How dare you not supposed to go through the same trauma that I went through?
Right?
Fixed.
No, yeah. Because that's pretty much it. Like, if you don't have my sense of humor or something similar to it, like, which is weird because our sense of humor is not called, like, 90s sense of humor.
Is
Because
it?
it was technically, like, a raunchier, like, version of comedy back then.
It was a very raunchier version of comedy back then. 'Cause
So
if any of this generation watches the 90s or gets revamped, it can't because
true.
it'll automatically get flagged.
True. Shit, yeah. Yeah, you're right. But not yeah. Like,
Not
that's...
the asshole. Parents will be like this sometimes. My parents had the same reaction when I got my ear pierced at 16. Self-expression through clothes and accessories does not an asshole make. And the commenter said, "Thanks, man." Also, OP, I love this self-confidence. Assured yet not cocky. Keep it up and don't let anyone take that from you. That's sweet. I like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say not cocky, but definitely a healthy amount. Also, his dad deserved it. You look gay. What year does this guy live in? Again, that goes back
Yeah.
to the culture. Goes back to if it is a cultured base of,
Yeah.
you know, there's still people out there that are with that mindset
Yeah.
because that's how they were raised. So, yeah, sadly, but they still exist out there, guys.
Yeah. No, yeah, as far as it goes, like, yeah, he didn't, like, the dad definitely took a L, but, like, the son stood up for himself. He's like, look, like, I'm just, like, it's like when the first, like, person ever started rocking, like, jewelry in their ears, and, like, dudes were, like, hating on him, and dude was, yeah. Well, no, because my dad, like, he's like, as soon as I had earrings, like, you know, old, like, Latino households, like, old school people or old school men, or just the old school era in general, I was like, this shit was seen for ladies, this shit was seen for men, and, like, you can't blur the lines. When originally the heel was created for men. Like, high heels were created for men.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
Not only that, I mean, but piercings were a thing even in our ancestries, back
Yeah.
to the Native Americans of the Aztec, Indian,
yeah, because a common piercing, amongst like Mayan or Aztec was like the little nose, like nose
Yeah.
bone or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
the spectrum.
the little spectrum. I didn't.
I was trying to remember too.
Yeah,
I was like the
fuck it.
spectrum.
I was like, yeah, but it's the common that's the common piercing. Septum, not spectrum. Yeah, there you go.
wait, what?
I was like, I low key
knew it was
I was
an
gonna
S.
jump on it, but I was just like, no, we kind of like bully. Yeah, no, we kind of bullied the.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to. I told you guys. I don't.
Because I was just like, oh, I had that internet, but yeah, I was like, it was like in my head, it's like, no, it's symptom, but
I
it's
know,
like,
we said it
I
all
was-
seriously.
Yeah, it's like, no, no, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna let it slide. I was like, that's fine. I was like, we kind of, I was like, we kind of just bullied earlier.
It's fine. I'm used to that.
Yeah. No, I accepted the help because I didn't want it. Like, it was like, no, it's not that. Like, that's the internet I
I
have.
still said it like, no, that's not the word. And I'll be like, yes, it is. I probably would have bought it. And then Christian would have came in and you were like, it's definitely not it, Sophie. I'm like, oh, my bad.
No, yeah, but no, yeah, like the lines kind of like they're not really blurred as far as it goes. It's just like wear what you want to wear, like do what you want to do, as long as you're not harming others. Like,
Yeah.
who gives a fuck?
100%. Actually, you know what? That comment. Remember that book I was telling you about that I was reading? The one I was like, I can't finish it. And you're like, you have to finish it now that you've told me the story. So there's this book. It is it's a young reader, not young readers, teen novel, called Cafe con Lychee, and lychee, and literally the dad in that. Okay, you know what? Cafe con Lychee, and literally the dad in that literally had that mindset of like, what, are you gay or something? And like, honestly, I couldn't finish the book because it triggered something. I was like, it triggered something in me. But the mindset exists, sadly. Like I said, like,
Yeah.
I mean, it is take a lot of education, because there are parents out there who did learn to be like, you know what? I saw how this happened to my brothers and sisters, and I didn't want that to happen to my kids. So they were a lot more open-minded to that. So shout out to those parents. Like, for real, you're the reason why a lot of our generation, this new generation, is able to live as freely as they do. So thank you for that.
And shout out to the uncles that caused that trauma.
Ow.
My bad. Why is it like? Oh, here's a side note. Why is it like they protect those types of family members?
That's another story we're saving for the next podcast. You know
Okay,
what? That's a
wait.
perfect story to talk
Yeah.
about. Latino issues and things that we have to face, and Asian issues, and probably some, different colored issues. But I know for a fact why it happens in these specific two communities, because I can speak on them because they have happened to me and in my community specifically. So I can speak on those, and we'll talk about that on that one. But I think we've done enough Patreon. We only did 2,
Yeah.
but I mean not Patreon. We've done enough Am I the Asshole, because we just keep going.
We
We're
just keep
gonna
going out of it.
going.
Yeah. Just
But
keep going through.
Your girl's good. I feel like we had a good time, and we're ready for the next one to happen. We're gonna try to release it as soon as we can. There's gonna be a set schedule soon, but right now it's just up for ears. We're hoping for Monday, and if you're watching this, you probably are seeing it on the Monday. But we record Fridays, so we're gonna see what we can do. And my friend John, you're gonna hear him. He's one of the best artists I know. You're going to hear his music at the beginning and at the end of these songs. And if you ever want the link to them, they're going to be in the bottom. They're going to be on Spotify, Instagram, anything you need to see.
Click and support.
Like and support. We're all friends with John except for him. He don't know him yet.
Hi, John.
His name is
You'll love him.
Limerence. His stage name is Limerence. He's a king. I love him. I love his wifey. That's Bia Rico. I love her like crazy. So the music is going to be there. And then soon you start hearing mine too. So we're all going to be in this. We're all in this together.
Shut the fuck up.
We just want to say we really appreciate you for coming here. If you want to go follow us on a Patreon, go follow us on a Patreon. And we're going to have some more shit to talk about, and we're going to enjoy our time. But what do you guys have to say?
No, seriously. Just appreciate you guys clicking on us and staying this long. If you guys did like it, just subscribe, hit that like button, and hopefully you get to know us in the next one a little bit more. But yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I was like, this is my first time trying to do anything like this. So yeah, like this, I'm breaking out of my shell, like my shirt says.
No.
Yeah. So click like and subscribe, guys.
You can talk louder than that.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, click like and subscribe so we can do this again. This was totally fun.
Peace out. Thank you for listening to our Dumb Bitch Juice, and we're gonna do whatever we can to make you guys happy, but also to make ourselves happy, because we all matter, not just one of us or all of us. Salud to good love and good life and everything between. Oh.
Late night talk while we look up at the stars again. Don't know where to start, I get lost in your eyes again. Try to play it cool